Hello, it's Christina Moore. I'm coming back with another video for the Christina D. Moore channel. And today I wanted to start a little series, and I'm going to call the series Vibrant Level Up 2020. And I'm calling it that because that is my personal moniker for the year 2020. As far as why I chose that, I turned 50 in January 2021. And what I wanted to do this year was to do a little bit of a glow up, if you want to say. There were some areas I wanted to work on, some areas I wanted to move forward in. And so, yeah, I decided to call this year the Vibrant Level Up 2020. And I also used the hashtag moving to 50 like a lioness. So I'm heading toward that 50 milestone like a lioness, with strength, with courage, with force, but a good force, not a pushy, overrunning kind of force, but a good force like in Star Wars, that kind of force. Something that is going to encourage me to build into myself, build into other people, move into areas that I want to move into for the future. Um, yeah, just do the thing, do the do. We're here for really a short time on this planet. And I had said that I wanted to reach at least 100 years, if not more. I'm ready to do more. But at 50, half of that time is gone. And I have done a lot of things. I feel like I have accomplished a lot, but there's more to do. There's more that I want to do. So that's what this is going to be about. And today is going to be about my style journey. And also, it will flow into my journey with intentional living, which I will go into more in some other videos. But today, I wanted to talk about one small part of what that Vibrant Level Up 2020 is about. So earlier this year, I got my colors done. I've been wanting to do that for a while. I always felt like I kind of knew what colors looked the best on me, but it was nice to go get them done finally. And I actually got them done here in Atlanta area by a lady who has a company called The Color Confidant. And it was a really nice session, very nice. It took a little while to do. I didn't know what to expect, but it went really well. And I'm going to share with you the color palette that was given to me, and yeah, just some other things about that. So the one of the other main reasons I did this was because I'm looking to live a more intentional life, and along with that is my desire to pare down my wardrobe. I'm a person who likes to express myself through clothing, and so I like variety. So what ends up happening is I always have a lot of clothing. Now, I have pared down quite a bit because I used to be in a house with 3 bedrooms and I had closets in every room. I have pared down from that. I went from that to a 2 bedroom apartment here in Atlanta when I moved from Ohio. Now I'm down to a 1 bedroom apartment. So I have much less space. So I have pared down quite a bit, but guess what? It's amazing how much you can fit even in a 1 bedroom apartment. So I'm looking to pare down even more, because what I have found is that I actually have a lot of fall winter clothing. And when I looked online just recently to see what the average temperature is here in Georgia for the fall and winter, I mean, even in the deep part of winter, I think the average temp was 55, which is really not that cold. So to have a 55 average temp and to have all of these sweaters and all these heavy clothing that I love the way it looks. I love dressing for that time of year, even though I really prefer summer. Uh, it's crazy. I just have too much, and I like to get other things because I like to go secondhand shopping. I like to see what I can find. I like to find vintage pieces, interesting pieces, things that nobody else is going to have, and I like to style them in the ways that I like to experiment. So But I got to pare it down because I want to live more intentionally. I don't want to have so many things. I have been steadily cutting back, cutting down, cutting down. And even in this one bedroom apartment is full because I came from a house at one point. But I want to even have it more minimal than it is now. I don't think I'm going to be a person like sleeping on the floor with only one pair of shoes or one purse or anything like that. I probably will never get to that level, but I definitely can do with less than what I have now. And I'm looking to see, what do I essentially need? What brings me joy? What do I actually use? And so everything else can really move to the side. So in order to do that, one of the ways you can minimize your wardrobe is to choose a color palette. So I wanted to see what my colors were. Then I wanted to now work on creating that color palette for my wardrobe. Now I have done some work on this already, but I'm still refining it. So I thought I'd share what I've been doing. So number one, when I got my colors done, just to let you know, she gave me a color wheel, and this will actually help you to know what colors really complement other colors, so that when you're doing your wardrobe palette, you can use this as a guide, or when you're buying things to go with other things, accessories and things like that, this can be helpful. So I wanted to show you that. And then here is my color palette. Now, I have been determined to be on the spectrum of winter or deep, and there's colors that are your best colors that are like the base of your wardrobe. Then there's accent colors and contrast colors. So what it came out to be is that my colors are primary cool in temperature, medium intensity, and medium light to medium dark in value. I should avoid dusty, dulled, or grayed colors and too bright colors. And actually, what I have on today would probably not be in my color palette. It's this really bright yellow, which I love that color, but that's not going to be the best color to bring out the most vibrancy in my skin, because what you're going to see is this color before you see me. And you really, if you're doing your best self or your best colors, you don't want to see the color before the person. The best kind of outfits is when they see you as a whole unified piece and it all goes together. So what I found out, which I knew this was true, but it was nice to get confirmation. Reds, which is my favorite color, by the way. I have a poem called Red. One day maybe I'll share it. But these are these darker, medium intensity red colors. And even some on the light going toward pinky, but they're still more red than pink. I've also got some purples in here. I've got some grays, but they're going to be the dark grays, medium to dark grays. I've got the silver and very pale gold colors. So that really yellowy gold wouldn't be my best color. Does it mean I never wear it? No, it just means that if I'm really wanting to feel my most confident and my best foot forward styling wise, then I would maybe pick more of a silver tone. Blue is becoming like my black. I actually don't wear as much black as I used to wear, and I'm finding blue is really hitting it for me. So almost any kind of blue, except the very, very bright aquas. Even though I have a couple of things that color, doesn't mean I throw it away, but it means it's not going to be the best up against my face. Maybe I wear it closer on the legs, or maybe I wear it in an accessory, or maybe I just have a jacket and that's all. Even some greens, and these are going to be like these foresty greens. It's hard to show on this camera, but and then I have these really dark greens, pine greens, burgundies, wine colors, these sort of vibrant purples. I don't wear a lot of purple, but I do like it. So anyway, those are going to be like my main colors. And then of course, anything that complements those colors can also be in your wardrobe, but you may just not have those as your base. So what I did was I came up with a little chart. I actually colored my own color palette, and I did a fall, winter, and a spring, summer. So here is my, I'd say spring, summer, but really this is kind of the base for all of my wardrobe. So I've got black, gray, white or cream, and really sharp white would not be my best color. It would be more of an off-white. Red, brown, and blue. And then at the bottom, I have other little colors that I'm going to always pretty much have in my color palette, which are pink, orange, mustard, and yeah, a little bit of yellow. Well, that mustard will count for that. So those are pretty much my color palette. That's it. Now, I have a little bit of green now. I'm thinking to add more of that khaki green or that deep forest green, but I'm not going to get a lot of that because I think I have enough colors in my color palette now. So, but everything I have, my goal is to have most of my clothing fit within this color palette. And that way, it helps you limit how much that you get, how much you buy, and how much you keep. So that's what I'm working on now. And it's really going pretty well. I'm actually weeding as I wear things. And then also, since I do like to go secondhand shopping, I like to just see what I can find sometimes, but it also helps me limit what I get so that I don't keep getting more and more and more, that I still take things out, bring things in at the same rate. So I keep keep the same number of items. I don't have a number of items that I'm trying to get down to, but I have an idea in my head, but I don't want to say it yet until I get close to that. I don't want to be held to any kind of number as of right now. I'm just still working on getting my color palette set in the wardrobe that I have. But it is coming down in my summer spring wardrobe, and it's really fun. It's a little project I've been working on, and I wanted to share it. So if you want to get your colors done in the Atlanta area, please check out the Color Confidant. It was a really great session. I don't know if she does online sessions. You can check that out too, but check her out. She was really great. So I think that's it. I just wanted to share that with you, and stay tuned for more Vibrant Level Up 2020 action. Heading into 50 like a lioness. So thank you. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll check you later.